Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurions Review, the punk rock band of war game review institutions. This is Sanh 68 from Decision Games. It's a solitaire game that costs less than $15. They originally paid like $12.95 for it. It's gone up a little bit in price, but it's still less than 15 bucks, so it still qualifies as a micro game. What I like about this game, it's just fun to play. But how do you get victory points in this? The allies get 10 victory points for ending the game where they're holding Sanh, 3 for holding the rock quarry, 1 for each hill they hold, and 1 for each space of Route 9. As you can see right now, the NVA is in it. And they also get points for controlling Long Vey, and they get points for each enemy unit eliminated. Any U.S. unit that is eliminated counts against them, though, so they lose points for any U.S. air or foot units or ground units that are eliminated. So let's go through a turn here real quick to give you an idea how it plays. All right, you start with the friendly action card phase. You start with 9 turns left in the game. We're going to do allied buildup. First thing you do is you subtract 1 turn. And then I transfer 3 units to the from the reinforcement pool to the staging area, and this can be reused next turn. That's a reusable card. So I'm going to take some 1st Cavalry units, put them in there, along with helicopter transport. Alright, so that's a reinforcement phase. Now it's a friendly ground movement phase. This one's going to move here on the ground to there. And then friendly air movement phase. So this guy here is going to fly this one to the French fort. The 1st Cavalry Division can use open spaces as air landing sites if they wish. And now I place the airstrikes that are available. So let's find the B-52. The B-52 is going to go here. The B-52 is immune to ground fire. I'm going to put the AC-47 here. What's unique about this one is it can be used during my turn or during the NVA turn. It's the only air unit that can do that. And then I'm going to put some bombers here and here. And I have a helicopter transport available, but that one I'm just going to hold on to them for the time being. So the next step is the opposing forces anti-aircraft phase. So you flip over the units that are being attacked. That has anti-aircraft, so he'll be able to fire at them. These can't fire at the B-52, but you flip them over anyways during this phase. And over here, let's see if there's any aircraft firing at these. No, those are just foot units. And over here, that's got some anti-aircraft. All right, we'll start with the AA here. It's got a strength of 3, which means it throws 3 dice and hits nothing. Over here it's got a strength of 1, so that rolls 1 dice and hits nothing. Anti-aircraft is effective in this, though. A 5 will cause an aircraft to lose 1 step, and a 6 will just cause an entire aircraft unit to be destroyed, so it is effective. This one will be removed from there and go to the used box. Aircraft, after they're used, they go to the used box, and you have to roll for them to see if you can use them the next turn to see if they're available. So we'll do the AC-47 there. He'll roll 2 dice. He gets a 5, so that's retreated. Down here, the B-52 will go. He's got 5 dice. NVA will ignore retreats there because that's an entrenchment space. So he gets a 6 and a 5. The 6 causes NVA to lose a step, and the 5 causes them to retreat. So they'll lose this one here, and the other guy will retreat. And this goes to the used box. And over here, I got 6 dice to throw from those aircraft. Get a 6 and a 5, so kills 1 and retreats another. The retreat is, oh sorry, this one here, the retreat was ignored because he was in an entrenchment phase space. So you would You'll destroy the smallest unit first, but they're both 3, so just pick one. This one will be destroyed, and the other one would retreat, but since he's in an entrenchment, he ignores it. Alright, and over here, we got 6 going against them. Roll 6 dice. Got 1 6, so the smallest unit here, which is anti-aircraft, is destroyed. And these go to the used backs. Now it's the NVA player's turn. First thing they'll do is draw a card. So -1, so you lose a turn here. And then all communist units within 2 spaces of Khe-Sanh fire base must move forward towards that space. So that goes there, and this goes 1, 2. Those are the only ones within 2 of it, and you'll add 1 to all communist combat strength for the opposing forces this turn. So now we're going to do some ground combat. So what you do is you line these up with the strongest NVA unit on the top, and you can put the US in any order you want. And they're going to roll for tactical edge. The NVA has a sapper unit here, which is an elite unit, so they get +1 to their die roll. So the US rolls a 4, and the NVA rolled a 5, which becomes a 6, so the NVA has tactical edge. So they're going to throw 3 dice. They get 2 6s, so that's pretty good against this guy. So that's 1 step lost, 2 steps lost, so the 26 Marines were just eliminated. Now the US goes. They'll roll 2 dice for him. 2 4s, that does nothing. And now the sapper unit goes and rolls 2 dice. He gets it. Wow, you got a 6, so that allied unit is eliminated, and all that's left is the Khe-Sanh garrison. Not looking good. Oh, 2 6s, so destroyed that one and destroyed this one. And then, so it's the end of the turn now. So you go to the administrative phase, so you lose a turn because it's end of the turn again, and then you'll roll here, you'll see on this table here, to see if any of these used aircraft will be available the next turn. But that's a sample turn to give you an idea of how the game plays. I like this game. I think for $15, it's a really good deal. It's one of the best games you can get for less than $15. But since it's a solitaire-only game, it plays well, and the AI is pretty good, the way it moves the NVA around and stuff. It's fun, and it's easy to learn, and you can put this like in your briefcase, and when you go on vacation, just bring this and like 10 dice, and you got a game you can play in the hotel room. But this is my game of the week. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a good evening.